Okay, so one of the most common things we run into is carburetors clogged up, gummed up, whatever it is. If there's a bike that's sat for months, and sometimes just weeks, especially in the summertime, if they've left the gas on, the carb's full or even half full of gas, these things the gas now is so bad that they'll just instantly corrode up. And so they usually clog the pilot jet, and then the circuit that the pilot jet goes into will get clogged. All carbs are different. This is a very extreme case of where the gas was left on. It actually ate away the petcock here, and the on and reserve sections here go like this and like this. They're both eaten away and gone, so this thing is worthless, all corroded from gas just sitting in here. Secondly, the carb was completely unfixable. There was no fixing this. Completely corroded and eaten away. So we got a complete new carb for this bike. This is like a KLX 110. So that's what had to happen for this bike. So on most dirt bikes, current dirt bikes, or in the last 15 years, let's say, there's a drain on the bottom of the bowl. So you want to turn your gas off and drain that out. Get all the gas out of the bike. If there's not a drain on there, sometimes we'll just lay the bike over on one side, lay it over on the other side. It'll drain it all out of the carb. That's a good way to do it when you store the bike. If it's going to be stored for a long time, you obviously want to get everything out of the fuel tank. Dump it into something else you're going to use. Dump it into a car or something else. Drain all the gas out of that carb. So if it's sitting, it's all out. So the gas nowadays is just not as good as it was 20 years ago. So it just corrodes instantly. And I don't know what chemicals are in it that causes this, but it's not as good as it used to be. So just remember, drain your gas from the tank if it's going to be a long time. Drain it from the carburetor every time you put it away. Because sometimes you think, I'm going to ride in a week, and it ends up being 3 or 4 weeks, and then you go out, it's popping and everything because the pilot jet's clogged up. So very common deal. Something you want to look at. Fuel Stars has replacement complete fuel valves, and also All Balls has rebuild kits for these that come with the new seals, so you can do that on these. And All Balls also has rebuild kits for the carburetors, but in this case, this carburetor was too far gone to rebuild. So keep good gas in your bikes, drain them when you're not using them, and you'll be good to go.